Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have some project shares for Scrap Diva Designs. I am a designer on Erica's team, and I created some more projects for the August 2024 release. This is mostly using just 2 dies, but I did incorporate a few others, so I did include those in what I'm going to show you today. My referral link will be in the description box. If you click on that and make a purchase at scrapdivadesigns.com, I do get a commission, which helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything extra, so thank you so much to everybody who uses that. And also don't forget to use my discount code at checkout, which is Strawberry Cream, and that will save you 10% off of your order. And thank you also to everybody who uses that. All right, so let me show you the first 2 dies that I used mainly. This is what the theme is for today's projects. So I used the word grateful, and this is in the new release, of course. And it's such a beautiful font, and it's backwards, of course. I'll show it to you the right way, but it comes with the shadow too, and it cuts out beautifully. And then to go along with that is the word thankful. So both of these you could use interchangeably, I'm pretty sure, or I think. So this is what thankful looks like. So very similar, and I created projects with both of them. So like I said, that's the main focus of today's projects. So I'll get to those in a second. Actually, let me show you this one because this is part of the first project. This one was a previous release, Scrap Diva Designs handbag bag topper, and you could order either the large set or the small set. So I used the large set. I made 2 bag toppers. I really like to make bag toppers. I like to have them on hand when I'm sending out Happy Mail. They're just ready to go. So that's what I did. So I made these in just like a generic theme, not in a Thanksgiving kind of theme or anything like that. So this first one is the word thankful on one of the large bag toppers, and it just fits perfectly. I cut the word out twice with white glitter paper and then some like aqua paper behind it, and just staggered them a little bit just to make it look like a little shadow. And then there's the big shadow, which is in pink shimmer paper. And then I cut the bag topper out of that same pink shimmer paper, and I used some pretty, I think it was from Michael's, this paper with the pretty flowers and the gold foiling on it. And then here this is also in the bag topper die, this heart piece. So I used a paper that I printed out from Etsy. This flower here is one that I had previously made from another Scrap Diva Designs die, which I did not pull over, but it's the frilly rose plate, and I will link that down below in case you are interested in that. But it's such a pretty flower, and I thought it just went perfectly on this project. So came together super quick. I did pop the word thankful up on some thin foam tape from Dollar Tree. Let me measure this for you. Isn't the font so beautiful? Oh, I love it. You don't have to use the shadow piece, but it does add a nice extra little something to it. So it's about 3 3/4 inches long, and then the full height from the top of the T to that bottom of the L, it's about not 2 inches, maybe 1 3/4. So isn't that beautiful? This can go, on a package of dies if you wanted to do that, and just add a nice touch to a gift that you're sending out. So, that's the back of it, by the way. And you could just add it on like that, put some removable glue dots on each side, and then it just makes a gift just a little extra personal. So I think this is beautiful. Again, I use Pastel, so thankful works any time of the year, just as a little thank you gift. So there's that one. And then, do you want me to, I guess I'll measure the handbag too, just in case you want to pick that up, because I will link it. It's about 5 1/8 inches side to side, and about 4 1/2 top to bottom. And like I said, there's a smaller version. So that's the thankful one. And then I made a similar one with grateful, and I used that. It's not really aqua. It's more like a vintage green for the main part of the bag topper. So anyway, grateful, I did the same color scheme as the word thankful, and you can see them together. I love the symmetry of the word grateful. It's got the curl here on the G, the L, and then the T on the top. It's just so pretty to look at. So this one is about 3 1/2 inches side to side, and then the full height is about 1 3/4 for this one. Whoops. I almost flung it across the room. And then this bow here, I used the inside part of the this one, which mine is kind of coming apart, but this is also in the new release, the triple star bow. So I used the smaller bow, and I chose not to use the outer piece with the stars on it, just the inner piece, because I didn't want it to be too big of a bow. So that's what I did for that. Very versatile. And the little flower center there, I used, that was from this die set, which is the Heart Fantasy Flower. This is also new. And these will all be linked down below in case you want to check them out. So I think this one came out just as pretty. I love the soft colors, the pinks and blues and greens, and just a little bit of sparkle with the white glitter paper. So yeah, aren't those pretty? Okay, so those are the first projects. And then I did make some more with more of like a Thanksgiving kind of fall theme. So I made these cards, and I like them a lot. I think they look really nice and cozy. I have a quilt die in my stash, so I used some like fall papers and just cut it up like 4 times, and then kind of made it into like a jigsaw puzzle, and put it all together to make a quilt. And then I stitched around it to just kind of emphasize the quilt kind of theme. But doesn't the word thankful look so pretty there in the corner? I think it just really makes this card. And I used some brown craft paper that has some like embossed designs on it from Hobby Lobby. And then I used black glitter, not glitter, glossy paper for just an offset shadow of that. And then plain white paper for the official shadow piece. And it's just so pretty, I think. It can be used as a Thanksgiving card. That's what I intend to use it for, but also a thank you note. And these are some of those buttons that I just recently hauled from Walmart clearance, and I tied some thick white thread through them and just glued them onto the 3 corners of this card. So yeah, pretty, right? And then the inside looks like this. So yeah, I think this will be a perfect kind of thank you note for the fall, or just a Thanksgiving card. I like to send those sometimes when I remember. And I used a card base from, I think it was a Jen Hadfield collection. I have so many of those card bases, and I just never remember to use them. And this is an A2 size card, so it was perfect just to add on to one of those bases. So I have to keep them out so I remember to do that. So that's the first card. I made a very similar one with the word grateful. As you could see, since I cut out this quilt in 4 different papers, I had, 4 different versions of this quilt actually. So I just put 2 of them together, and it's all the same except for the word. The buttons are the same, and just the placement of the squares. So really pretty, right? And then the inside looks like that for that one. So I like both of those. And then I have one more to show you. This one was so easy to make. And I think it's really nice and serene. I didn't add another shadow piece, just a very soft, like tonal tan print for the word thankful. These papers actually come from this paper pad, which is an older one from Prima and Frank Garcia. It's called Autumn Sunset. And I've had this in my stash for a long time. I don't know when it was made. I don't see a year on here at all. But it's just got really pretty, like, vintagey kind of fall patterns. So, and I don't use it much. I thought this was the perfect opportunity to use it. I am dropping everything today. So this was part of one of the papers, and I just kind of cut it. Well, I cut it with the die just to, fussy cut it. So this part would be in the lower left corner. And then I just glued this part on, the word thankful, on top. Again, I did pop it up on some foam tape, so it would just raise it up a little bit. And yeah, I had this nesting die set in my stash with the stitching lines on it. So I did that for the Prima piece. And then actually this one is from that same paper pad. And then for this paper here, I think this was from, no, this is from a different paper pad that I had. It's just like a soft cranberry with a little grid on it. And I thought it went back to like the cranberry of this pumpkin and then the roses. So I love using paper pads that have, like features in the corners. Let me try and find that one. Okay, so this was the paper that I used. And this is an 8x8 paper pad. So, you could just, use your dies to cut out a section of it, and it just looks really nice when you have something else to add like that. And then on the inside, I added the top right corner of that paper with the birds, and there's some fruits. I'm not sure what that is, but then there's all this space to write a sentiment in it. So I thought it was perfect for this card. And I think this one is an A2 as well. Yeah. Yep. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So pretty, right? It's really nice and flat to mail. So now I have 3 thank you or Thanksgiving cards, and I think they'll be good for the fall because actually my family has a lot of birthdays, including my own, in the fall, so it'll be nice to have these to be able to write thank you notes for gifts and things like that. And then these, of course, you could use any time of the year, and I love the pretty colors. Very versatile set. Hope you guys are inspired to pick this up. If you are, remember my referral link and my coupon code Strawberry Cream. Save yourself some money too. And yeah, that is it for today. So everything will be linked below. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and come back for more project shares, tutorials, and hauls, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye everybody.